Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's the rookie from Ole Miss. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Conklin goes in motion. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Hey, 15.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He connects with Gray on that one. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff here, up the middle, finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard.
21.
First carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Conklin goes in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. It's a big one for the Chargers. 36 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That one complete to Johnston. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Herbert now on 1st down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Johnston motioning over. They'll run on 2nd down. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yellow.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Yellow, go.
Right back to him on first down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Easy. Hey, dribble it.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The third quarter begins with a run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now a give up the middle. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 42. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give on the ground. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. play action. Now Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Attack!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
They'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Junior Colson there to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Eye on these two. 15. Hey, 43.
Now, Mahomes. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. On play action now, Herbert. The pass caught right side by Conklin. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Chiefs 21, Chargers 3.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Charger first down. Here's a run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, Kappa.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go. Hey.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he's in. Quentin Johnston Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow! Yellow! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Hey, yo, go gun, go gun, go gun. Come back!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Coming free is Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Pass to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Herbert now on 1st down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second down and 3. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Attack, attack! Yellow! 40
Mahomes back. Now he takes off.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
15. Hey, rip list.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And the Chiefs are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say